over, the rains sort of stopped, but we moved everything in because it is so super cold. Well, it is September, cold, ice, that means the Jets, and that's why we have you, Tucker Poolman, here. And first of all, welcome to the Gallagher Charity Classic.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me here.
You know, isn't that what hockey players do in the summer, is golf?
That's what a lot of us do.
Are you a golfer?
I golf from time to time. I'm not going to claim to be the best golfer ever,
Well,
but I do enjoy getting out there.
Yeah, so what is your best shot? The driver or the putting? The chip shots?
Maybe the chips. The chips
really?
and the putting, yeah.
Oh,
Drivers, tough time hitting it straight some days.
Okay, so this is going to be an interesting year for Tucker Poolman. I mean, you've been with the Moose, and we followed you. You've had some time to come and play up with the Jets, but there's a couple of spots open, so I hear, and on the defense. And so what is your mindset going into camp or, you know, getting into the season this year?
Yeah, it's exciting. Every year is exciting. This being my third year here with the organization, so this year it's just as exciting, if not more exciting, to try to come in and contribute to the team.
Cool. So what is it like, though, I mean, when you're playing with the Moose and then when you get the chance to step it up and play with the Jets? What is it like?
It's well, you're constantly working towards that goal, and you know, when you get the call, it's a little wind in your sails, and you know, you're walking a little taller that day, so it's a level of excitement, and you try to show up and just show what kind of player you can be. So.
And home is Grand Forks?
Yep, I grew up in East Grand Forks, Minnesota, so right across the river, and quick drive up from Winnipeg to get here. Did
you ever think that you'd be playing here in Winnipeg? Or even, I guess, you know, let's take it back a step, in the NHL, Tucker.
Well, as a kid, you kind of just dream of it, and you know, as you grow up and you go through the levels of hockey, you know, you kind of, it's just a dream, and when you get there, it's awesome, and it's just real exciting.
So, as a 5 or 6 year old, when you first, you know, put a stick in your hands and then stepped on the ice and fighting over this silly little like rubber thing or hard rubber thing, I guess people along the way that made an impact on you.
There's I mean, the biggest thing is all those youth coaches that I had growing up in East Grand Forks. You know, once you get older, you kind of realize how much time and effort they have to put in. And, you know, I've got some friends now that are my age, but that are going back and coaching, you know, younger kids, and you realize how much of a commitment and time that they put into that. So it just shows how much they care.
And family. How important has your family been?
The most important. I have 2 younger brothers. My mom and my dad have been so supportive, and have always been there to encourage me and to keep pushing me through to try to be the best player I could be.
So if you're looking ahead into the future now, Tucker, I mean, of course, yes, you know, making it onto the Jets, you know, playing this season, which is really, again, too, an important season for the Jets, too, as well. I mean, to be part of that, how does that feel, and where do you want to go?
It's an exciting opportunity to try to go and make the team and try to make a positive impact and help the team win, and, you know, enjoy that with the city of Winnipeg.
Yeah, well, we're so happy to hear, you know, to have you here. And again, today we're kind of, you know, the charity is a True North Youth Foundation, and you had mentioned, you know, those youth coaches, and you think of the young kids coming up and they idolize you now. Is that like a little bit of a...
It's a little funny to think about my situation, but I try to be more mindful of it when I see a kid to make sure I try to have a good conversation with them or try to just be positive influence on them.
Well, okay, so what words of wisdom do you have for, because this is like tryouts. It's tryouts for the Jets, but it's tryouts for every young kid out there to make their hockey team this year.
Tryouts for them? Well, I mean, there's lots of cliches.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
You know, some of them are very true, and it's just be confident in yourself and know what you do well and just go out and do it.
Wow, well, we're all looking forward to seeing you on the ice, and so proud, you know, when you wear the jersey for us. And okay, so I'd mentioned this with Sarah Orlevsky. We need to bring the Stanley Cup back to Canada. So,
yes.
Okay, All right? So
Okay.
not putting any pressure on you right now. All right?
It's a little
So
pressure.
the Raptors brought, we've got the title, basketball, and Bianca Andreescu,
Yeah,
US
that was
Open.
impressive. Yeah.
Yeah, so we need that cup back in Canada.
Sounds good.
Okay, Tucker, yes, cup and back in Canada. Thank you so much, and
Yep.
good luck.
Thank you.